Hello friends, today we're opening a Cyrus and Klara Premium Tournament Collection display. Okay folks, we have a full display in front of me of the Cyrus and Klara Premium Tournament Collections. So it's 2 Cyrus and 2 Klara. And you may have seen something like this before. The Iono version of this is pretty popular. You hear them called like milk jugs or milk cartons, obviously because of the shape here. And these are really interesting products. So I would say these are somewhat underrated and not really that well known products in general. They're kind of comparable to an Elite Trainer box almost, with the amount of packs you get in here and the other contents. And these are still available on the Pokemon Center website for MSRP. Now the cool thing about these is these each have 7 Sword and Shield era packs, so it's not all the same variety. I'm going to open these up and you'll see the different packs that are in there, but it's a pretty good pack selection as well. All right, without further ado, let's get these guys open. All right, we're gonna get started with the Klara collection. Now, as you can see on the side here, there's a lot of stuff in this little box. Interesting thing, there are some promos in here. We got the full art foil supporter featuring Klara, 3 additional foil supporter featuring Klara. These are kind of meant for actually playing the game. That's why they give you these cards. And you get some card sleeves, sturdy deck box, metallic coin, condition markers, tournament ready damage dice, 7 booster packs, and a code card. So as I mentioned earlier, these are really kind of positioned to be something for players primarily. But you can tell by the amount of stuff in here, this is really comparable to an Elite Trainer box, which is normally going to have like 8 or 9 packs. Got 7 different packs in here and a bunch of stuff to play the game in this little tiny package. All right, let's get this guy open. All right, there's our dice. Here's our cards here, that Klara full art they were talking about. So interesting thing about these cards have a little value in and of themselves. I believe the Cyrus card is a little bit more because it's technically a boss's orders card, but I think the Klara is worth a little bit as well. So consider that when you're considering the value of this box. All right, here's our deck box. This is going to have our packs in it, so we'll get to that in a second. And there is our metallic coin with the Klara on there, if you can make that out. And some sleeves that are actually pretty cool. We got the little Galarian wheezing in the background and the Slowking. Okay, so this is the deck box that has the packs inside. And as you can tell, this is pretty small. So the packs are somewhat crammed in there. Now, I've never really had an issue with the cards being damaged per se, but the packs sometimes look a little rough. And one time I opened it and one of the packs had kind of split open from being crammed in there. So it's not ideal as far as that, but like I said, the cards always seem to be in good condition. So a couple other things in here. Got those condition markers they were talking about. And then the packs everyone's interested in. So as I said, the pack selection here is all Sword and Shield, and it's pretty good stuff if you ask me. We have 1, 2, 3 Silver Tempest, 1, 2 Astral Radiance, a Brilliant Stars, and a Fusion Strike, which is kind of taking off recently. I think the booster boxes of this were like nearing $500. So these packs are getting pricey. So having this in here is pretty cool. And if you're not going to use this deck box to store a deck, all these items fit back in there pretty easily. So not too shabby, honestly. Let's get all that back in. All right. We're going to do this one box at a time. So let's get these packs open. Yeah, so this, like I said, is still available for MSRP on the Pokemon Center website, which is pretty cool considering the packs in here. And I think that's because a lot of people don't know about these or, haven't really heard of them. They haven't really been sold very well, I would say. Well, Mawile via the first pack. That's not too bad. Take a little hit. I didn't do the card trick on this. Sorry about that. I wasn't really paying attention. I've been used to doing Scarlet and Violet recently. All right, let's go ahead and do that card trick. Didn't mean to show that white code card there, but we can still get a hit out of here. So it can definitely still happen. Durant, Meditite, Moga, Whalmer. Hey, look at that. There was a hit right there, and it's the Fluffy. I love that card. She's like brushing Fluffy's hair. Really nice little card right there. And the Armaldo. Yeah, if you're looking to pick up some Sword and Shield packs, this is not a terrible buy, especially considering it has that fusion strike in there. I think there's like $6-7 a pack now. Getting a little crazy. Another little trainer gallery here, the Smeargle. Not too shabby, we'll take that. Hey, Mawile V-Star behind it. We've gotten some pretty good packs so far. I think we've had a hit in every single pack. So speaking of Pokemon Center, today, the day I'm filming this, was the same day that Journey Together was released on Poké Center. And that was a crazy, crazy thing today. I'm really, really speechless about it. Basically, everybody, humans and bots, were trying to get in on that Pokemon Center Journey Together ETB, and then everything else, every single thing sold out today. A little Flapple here with the Milo down there. We'll take that. Rampardos. Now, the thing that really shocked me was the promo being included with those enhanced booster box displays. I actually made a video about this and released it earlier today, the day I'm filming this. And you can check that out if you want to see my first impressions on that. But basically, I was concerned that the FOMO would cause those to sell out, which of course did happen. And now booster boxes from everybody else are going to be MSRP or higher for the most part, I think, for Alligator. All right, now for a Cyrus box. So we have pretty much the same stuff here. We have some dice, different color. Different set of cards. As I mentioned, the Cyrus card is a boss's orders card, so I think this has a little bit more value since this is like a nice full art of a playable card. There's our deck box again. A little Cyrus coin. And our sleeves. Got those condition markers. And once again, the pack. Same pack selection. 3 Silver Tempest, 2 Astral Radiance, 1 Brilliant Stars, 1 Fusion. But yeah, one thing I want to correct as far as the information we now have is at the time I filmed that video I was talking about a bit ago, I thought that the promo was exclusive to the Pokemon Center boxes because it hadn't been confirmed whether or not it was not yet. Ariados. And with the information we have now, it seems like in the US, all booster boxes will have that promo. Now, there's not really an indication if the Pokemon Center one's going to be stamped or anything in particular. It doesn't seem like it, so just keep that in mind. A little rock ruff here, we'll take that. Nice little trainer gallery. And the Cobalion. So notice I said in the US that promo will be in all booster boxes. I do believe that that's going to be different for Europe. And maybe some other regions. I do believe that you're going to have to get that promo from different retailers, not in the booster box. Fletchender. Little Chestnut V. It's a hit. We'll take it. Yeah, what I actually said in that video is that it actually doesn't matter if that is a exclusive or not. All that mattered was if people thought it might be an exclusive at the time that everything went live, then they were going to buy it out and go to stock. And that's exactly what happened. Rampardos. And I'm not saying that to act like I'm some genius for realizing that's going to happen. I think that was extremely obvious. And that's why I couldn't really believe that Pokemon Center would do that, honestly. For Ugly, Leevor. But yeah, so expect that promo in all English booster boxes, which is kind of nice at least. And it's not going to be kind of locked down just to whoever could get an order in, because people had a lot of trouble ordering today. That's the craziest thing. Empoleon. People were getting kicked out of the Pokemon Center site, locked out, couldn't order, errors, all sorts of stuff. So it was probably a really frustrating experience for most people, unfortunately, which I don't think that's great for the hobby, for everyone to be super frustrated for a set that hasn't even come out yet. Little Gorbis. Okay, another Klara box. But yeah, I guess we'll see how this set release goes. I think it's going to be pretty tough based on how today went. So the demand seems impossible to meet. Hey, look at that Hisuian RK9V. Very nice little textured card there. Really like the colors on there. Look how dark he is. That's real nice. It's a great hit right there. Yeah, these Sword and Shield packs, they're probably going to dry up soon, I would think. Just because of how expensive the booster boxes have gotten. Crocodile. So finding a product like this that isn't really... the hype hasn't really caught up to yet is not a bad idea to grab something like this, honestly. Lopunny, Cobalion. So we have Prismatic Evolutions coming out next week at this point. Today is what, the 9th, I believe? Yeah, it's the 9th. And tomorrow's the 10th, and then 1 week from that day is the 17th. And that's going to be the release of Prismatic Evolutions, my Gino. It feels like somewhat unprecedented hype and demand for that set. People have been getting it early, opening it on, different streaming platforms. And one thing I saw today is that it is confirmed there are going to be God packs in there with all the evolutions and a Master Ball, which is absolutely insane. We got the Mygina and a Cleavor behind it. Look at how enraptured he is with the macaroon there, and was that Cupcake? He's definitely enraptured. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. The release of Prismatic Evolutions. I think it's going to be complete chaos, honestly. The hype on that set is unbelievable. Little Raikou V, we'll take that. How much his eyes flash there. That's pretty cool. The old Fusion Strike packs. Like, I don't know what they made these out of for Fusion Strike, but every Fusion Strike pack I've ever opened has just been of the worst quality. Like, really brittle packs. So strange. Get out of here. Alright, Skater's Park, Frostmoth, little Mudkip, Sandshrew, Cufant, Impidimp, Snom, that's a great little Snom card, Simipour, and a Deoxys. Okay, our last collection is another Cyrus. Alright. Little Wailmer, Misdreavus, Growlithe, Drowsy, little Vulpix, Sandile, and Noivern. So I did get the numbers for what I'm getting for Prismatic Evolutions, and like everybody else, it's not much, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly how I'm going to distribute that. Rapidash. So the good news is I will at least be doing my normal 100-pack opening. It just may or may not be on the actual release date. I've always had trouble getting things on time here. Araquanid, Virizion. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to open Prismatic Evolutions, even though there's all this like negativity around the hype around it. The set looks great to me. I really enjoyed opening Terrestrial Festival, so I'm ready for it to come out. Regirock. Now, we did get excessively lucky with our Terrestrial Festival video, so I'm not expecting too much from Prismatic, but you never know. We can still get lucky, so we're hoping for it at least. Delayed. Alright, this last box has been pretty brutal. I don't think we've gotten a single hit so far out of it, unless I'm misremembering here. What is going on here? Starly, Castform. There we go. There's a hit. A Whimsicott V-Star, which is very off-center. Not quite a miscut card. You know, usually you're looking for an alignment dot over here for that, but that is insanely off-center. Jeez, how is that not? Yeah, that's really bad. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't get like a full miscut here, but pretty darn bad, I would say. The back's pretty bad too. All right, this is our last hope to get something good today. These are all pretty off-center too, at least those first few were. Tynamo, Meowth, Gossifleur, Electrode. Oh, the Deoxys again. So as I mentioned, these Cyrus and Klara collections are still available on Pokemon Center. They're $40 a piece on there, I believe, which is the MSRP. So I'm also going to have these guys available on my site for a little bit under MSRP. And on top of that, I'm going to be giving you guys a code that you can pop in and knock a few more bucks off each of these to make them a pretty good purchase, in my opinion. Okay, so the promo code to apply for these Cyrus and Klara collections on my site, fandemaus.com, is going to be JANCYKL. JANCYKL should be on screen right now. And that's on my site, my online store. That's fandemaus.com. I have it linked in the description. And like I said last week, I'm going to be doing these little discounts in a lot of my videos coming up. Just try to give you guys a way to save a little bit on some of the product on there, because it's definitely getting hard to find stuff right now. And if you enjoyed watching us open these Cyrus and Klara premium collections, check out these other videos where we open packs of Pokemon. Thanks for watching, and have a great one.